Welcome to Scarborough, the ends, where the bluffs stand tall, where the streets tell the stories, where hard work isn't a slogan, it's a way of life, where basketball isn't just a game, it's the heartbeat of the community. Where tonight, the brightest stars are ready to shine once again.
It's over! 20 is the magic number in Scarborough. A season like no other.
The Scarborough Shooting Stars are back in their home sweet home after the best regular season in CEBL history. But the road to a championship has to run through the champions. Standing in their way, the Niagara River Lions, two-time defending champions who 1 year ago broke Scarborough hearts.
He got it! The Lion King has done it again!
Tonight is more than a playoff game. It's revenge, redemption, history, destiny. The city is ready. Welcome to Scarborough. Welcome to the ends. Welcome to the CEBL playoffs. Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. 401 in Morningside, east of downtown Toronto, Toronto Pan Am Sports Center. Let's bring you inside, everybody, because it's going to get heated tonight. The QEW 401 rivalry, the Niagara River Lions, two-time defending champions, the Scarborough Shooting Stars, who won 3 years ago. These two teams have won the last 3 titles. Hello, Canada. Welcome to the CEBL playoffs on TSN. Rod Black along with Charles Kissy. Coach, you're coming in hot, and so are these two teams. 3 nights ago, the Scarborough Shooting Stars had a game against the Brampton Honey Badgers. There was a massive brawl here and a number of suspensions.
Unfortunate. I think that's the only word to describe it. Unfortunate. It's playoff time. Everyone needs to be at their highest as far as their discipline goes. And everyone has a lot at stake tonight.
It could cost them the championship. As we show you the new format, it's bracketed now. There is no championship weekend. The Shooting Stars tonight are going to miss 3 starters. But the winner of this game will face Ottawa and Brampton, who are playing tonight as well. We'll keep you up to date. And later tonight on TSN, Edmonton, Vancouver, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg. So 8 teams remain. So practically 8 players remain for the Shooting Stars. They're missing Frank Mitchell, Terquavion Smith, and also Javon Johnson. Miles Powell was kicked out of that game the other night, but he will play tonight, and the Shooting Stars need Miles Powell.
Well, thank their lucky stars. I mean, they need him or else who knows? But at the end of the day, as you see him there getting ready to go, Miles Powell has been the engine. Powell has been the absolute engine for this team. He's been able to make shots. He's been clutch when necessary. I'm always surprised at how unselfish he can be at times, but when it's his time, he knows it, and the number gets called, and he delivers every time.
Miles Powell, MVP candidate this season. As he goes, so go the Shooting Stars. Keep in mind, it was a year ago. Miles Powell wasn't on the team. The Shooting Stars on championship weekend were favored against Niagara. But then along came the Lion King, Khalil Ahmad.
Now, what else could be said about this human? I mean, he is just an absolute stud. And what's really interesting to me is, I'll be honest, if you asked me a month ago, I'd say the Shooting Stars are by far the favorite to win this. But with Khalil's return and the way they've been able to slowly climb their way back, he's been able to reclaim this team and lead them night after night after night. It took him a game or two to sort of fall back into his natural spot as a leader, but this is what he does. He's a scorer, he's a leader, he's a veteran. He's ready for tonight.
If we get down to target score time, the ball will likely go in the hands of either Miles Powell or Khalil Ahmad. Roving the sidelines for tonight, we're going to send the ball over to Esfandiar Berahini. Yes, come in.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, well, you were mentioning that 3 of the 4 top scorers for the Shooting Stars are not available, so the prevailing question is who steps up, and the answer might be in Nova Scotian guard Kellen Tynes, who has been a massive part of the defensive side of the ball for the Shooting Stars this season, leading the league in steals, but his offensive development has been the major part over the last 10 games. He's scored 6, he's had 10-plus points in 6 of his last 10 games, and I asked head coach Tyrell Vernon about that offensive development, tournament, he said it was learning from Miles Powell, learning from Terquavion Smith, and figuring out his confidence. Now that confidence is what they need tonight as they're undermanned. Guys, we'll see if it happens.
All right, S, thank you so much. Lights are down. We're ready to go. Buckle up, everybody. Revenge game for the Shooting Stars. Place is going to be jammed. Survive, advance, elimination game. Forget what happened during the regular season, everybody. The playoffs start right now.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
Four games in the CEBL playoffs tonight, one here in Scarborough. Niagara River Lions finishing fourth, just barely made the playoffs, the two-time defending champions against the hometown Shooting Stars. An epic season, 20-4, first 20-win season ever. Here are the starters tonight. Kellen Tynes gets the start, no Terquavion Smith. Miles Powell, of course, Akoy Uwat, Michael Foster, Charles Bediaco. And for the Niagara River Lions, it's Kyle Vinales, Khalil Ahmad, Keontae Kennedy, Nathan Kayo, and Elijah Lufile, a former Shooting Star who has won 3 straight championships. Let's get to our keys of the game with the coach, Charles Kissy, presented by CDIC. Here's a look at Scarborough for tonight.
Well, the first thing is you got to control the paint. Don't have Frank the Tank tonight. Everyone has to be big. Bediaco has to play, well, everyone has to play a bigger role, certainly. But Bediaco, look for him to be big in the middle. Let Miles Powell dictate the pace. They're great when they're in transition. They're great feeding off him. Tonight, it definitely has to be him controlling how this game operates from them on both ends of the floor. And then turn your defense into offense. Turn your defense into offense. I say it twice because it's paramount that they run in transition because they're so good at it.
Let's take a look at the CDIC keys for the defending champions, the Niagara River Lions. Do not sleep on the River Lions ever.
You know what? Traffic was bad. Just like their road to get here, it was a long way to get here. And they have to win the turnover battle. Take care of the basketball. You're playing against a team that wants 18 to 25 points in transition. So you got to do a good job taking care of the basketball. Be great on the glass. You have an opportunity with some bigs out. Take care of it, and obviously trust in Khalil.
Head coach for the Scarborough Shooting Stars, Tyrell Vernon, the coach of the St. Francis Xavier X-Men, coached in Calgary, was an assistant when the Shooting Stars won 3 years ago. And last year, Kimball McKenzie was playing for the Niagara River Lions and won a championship for the River Lions. He's the coach, he's the GM now. Talked to Kimball before the game. I said, Kimball, Aren't there times when you just want to put yourself in the game? And he said, yeah, I miss it. But here he is in his first playoff game as a head coach. There's Big Charles, Big Chuck, Charles Bediaco. The Shooting Stars are in black tonight. The River Lions, the visitors, are in white. Nathan Cayo ready to go. There's Michael Foster. And again, a lot of players who normally don't get a chance to play. But the quarterback, the engine, as Charles Kissy called him, is Miles Powell. Our referees tonight, Ryan Langdon, Chris Pucella, Christina Vuong. Crowd filling up. It's an SRO tonight in STC, Scarborough Town Center, and it's sold right out. And I'm sure Celebrity Row will be busy as well. We're ready to throw up the game ball, the Spalding ball, which is the official game ball of the CEBL, and let the playoffs begin. Here we go. And a scrambly start. Kellen Tynes over to Akoy Uat. Uat puts it on the deck, sends it back out. Michael Foster, a 3-ball. That's off. And it's out of bounds. First shot went to Scarborough. Kind of a weird tip there.
A little bit of a scramble early as teams settle in. I think it's going to be interesting to see with the matchups. How are they going to guard this man as he crosses the timeline?
And the Shooting Stars waited the last couple of days to see who would be available. Keontae Kennedy has had a good season. Kennedy scoops but doesn't score. Ball out of bounds, and it will be another out of bounds possession early on here.
And that's a sign of a playoff game. Early mistakes, missed layups, right? Get those jitters out early, see who can settle in.
Welcome, Canada, to the Eastern Conference playoffs presented by Lotto Max. Foster, and stolen by Kennedy. Kennedy going to take it to the rim. Oh, a block by Foster. Lufile there for the putback.
Great defense on both ends.
Kellen Tynes. Tynes getting a start tonight with no Turquavion Smith. But empty trips so far for the Shooting Stars, and you might expect it. These players have not played very much together, the Shooting Stars, because they're missing so much personnel.
Well, great job defensively getting home on the block, and great follow by Lufile. I mean, every possession matters, every shot, every attempt, get after it.
Yala's down to Cayo, spinning. Foster, good defender, over top, off the front rim. Here comes Foster on the go. Michael Foster, baseline, and the miss. Foster, and now Kellen Tynes in the forest throws it away. Sloppy start so far for the Shooting Stars. Cayo, Vinales, number 0, hits, bullseye, 3-pointer. And there are a lot of Niagara River Lions fans. You can hear them here in Scarborough tonight. 5-0, great start for the defending champs. Powell bounces it, another steal. Lufile on the floor, and Elijah Lufile just hit his head on the floor.
His head, hopefully he'll be okay there.
There was a whistle. I'm not sure if there was a foul call, but Lufile's down on the floor. I am certain they're going to probably have to take him out. Oh my goodness. And
foul was called there, gave the thumbs up to the bench.
here is a guy you've got to love the way he plays so hard. Elijah Lufile, brothers play, sister plays for his late mom who he lost a few years ago. Elijah Lufile, who played here in Scarborough 3 years ago. That says everything about, most people wouldn't get up, Charles. That guy is back in the game.
I'd still be on the floor, without a question, without a doubt. Here's the thing, he plays like every game is his last. And I think that's such an important trait in all players. Just give it all you have. It could be your last.
That's why he's won 3 rings in a row. Here's Khalil Ahmad, watched by Akoy Uat. Double team comes, and a steal. Shooting Stars trying to get off the schneid here. And they won't! They'll go to the line. And another offensive possession where they cannot convert a bucket, but they're going to go to the line and shoot.
Again, back to wanting to get out in transition. We know, I mean, the math is about 18 to 25. They're going to try to get out and run and score as many easy buckets as they can. This time, earn themselves a trip to the line. But you really got to take care of the ball if you're Niagara. Cannot turn it over, and if you do, it has to be something that's not live ball, meaning they don't get out to, they don't have a chance to get out and run.
Shooting Stars have not been good from the line this season and last, but Michael Foster, who's only had 4 free throws, has been near perfect so far. And they're on the board, and we're 2 minutes in, and the Shooting Stars still don't have a field goal. This 20-win team. Vinales trying to work something with Kayo, and a whistle, and Kellen Tynes picks up the foul in the corner. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-shot foul.
It's an interesting one. It looked like pretty solid defense. Looks like he got his body turned. It's always such a debate. Do you challenge right to right, left to left? But Tynes got called for a foul, typically a very good defender.
Vinales, good free throw shooter out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. If you're following along wherever you are, social platforms, of course, stay up to date. CEBL League is where you got to go for stats, stories, and more. Only a 2-shot foul, was not a 3, so one of the things we're going to talk about tonight, as well as video replay, is in this game. Has not been during the regular season. We might have to use it tonight. 5-point lead. Powell hasn't had a shot yet. There's his first, and it's way short. Air ball, wanted a call, did not get it. He thought he was fouled. Auspicious start, coach, for the Shooting Stars so far.
Yeah, they'll have to settle in. Again, it's just a sign of a playoff game. It's a 2-possession game. It's not out of hand. Settle in, figure out what's going to work for you.
Have to get it done at the D end. Vinales, head fake, leaner, and the block by Tynes. Kellen Tynes, excellent defender. Could become the defensive player of the year of the CEBL. Foster again, working on Elijah Lufile. Fade away, and still that rim has a seal on it for the Shooting Stars. And they are saying it is Shooting Star basketball.
I think we got an a defensive foul
It's against Lufile. No shooting foul though, so they'll inbound here. Just past the 3-minute mark. Jordan Chuente comes in for Lufile, who will go to the bench. Probably still shaking out some cobwebs here after he hit the floor. Great defense so far by the River Lions. Swinging it. Here's the 3. Corner, no. Foster again going up. Monster rebound. First field goal comes at the 6:42, and he can do it the old-fashioned way for a 3-point play.
Got to take care of the glass. I mean, I said that is a key. You have to dominate the glass. Frank the Tank is out. You got to battle. I mean, it's not just been about Frank. Every single member of this Scarborough Shooting Stars team crashes the glass with fierce power. Again, Foster Jr. earning himself another trip to the line. And you know, until you can figure out how you're going to score effectively, this is the way you do it. You know, you find other ways. Get to the line, earn yourself one every trip. Keep yourself in this game, and now it's a 1-possession game.
It is 2-2s into the game. Windsor, Ontario native. Carlton Raven. Ahmad scoops and scores. The Lion King has joined the party. Powell throwing it up, and he draws a foul. And Miles Powell, excellent free throw shooter, is going to go to the line. Boy, this is a different tact right now. Shooting Stars are getting a lot of pushback from the River Lions.
They certainly are, and I mean, look at this. It's not going to get any easier than that for Khalil, and he's got to stay aggressive, keep that going, and see how much you can get out of it. But you can't give up a layup on the other end 5 seconds later after getting a layup. You would give up a foul, put Powell at the line.
Miles Powell. Announcer Jinx, 83%. The official game ball is Spalding. Powell, former Philadelphia 76er. Played college ball at Seton Hall, native of Trenton, New Jersey. They've been calling him the Iceman here for obvious reasons. And also because that Drake track plays almost all game long.
I wonder why.
Pan Am Center. Chuente underneath. Dishes it off to Gak. And Gak, Gorjok Gak puts it up and in. The River Lions are restore that 5-point advantage.
Great patience.
Michael Foster normally comes off the bench, getting a lot of playing time. Just takes 20 to the rim. A little too strong that time, and again, another empty trip. Vinales, bounce pass, no look. Here comes Miles Powell. Powell, Tynes, thinking about it. Alley-oop, and Maniaco rocks the rim.
They must practice in transition. 5 seconds later, they're getting an alley-oop dunk. No resistance.
Brampton, Ontario native, played for Team Canada in the FIBA qualifiers. Since that time, Coach Kissy, Charles Bediako has been a different player, gained a lot of confidence with Team Canada.
Yeah, that will certainly do it. I mean, there's so many great players in the national program, so many great coaches helping these young guys do it. And what's he doing here? He's running the floor. He doesn't give up on the play, points to the sky, and throws it down. Great finish.
Foul on the play, a screen. Kawhi Uwat with his first personal. Subs in for Scarborough. Anthony Walker, the Ant-Man, comes in along with Khalil Miller. Khalil Ahmad over to Tutu. Over to Gak. Watched by Miller. Couple of towers there, and Gak has his way.
Great finish. They need that. They need everybody contributing tonight if they're going to get it done.
Or John Gak. Australia, played at California Baptist. Plays in the clouds, 7-footer. Baseline, Jay goes. Khalil Miller, the former Mac Marauder, hits. It's a 3-point game past the midway point. Ahmad, no, that's off. Miller knocked it out of bounds. Stays with Niagara.
Yeah, I like the matchup with Yacht there. I think putting the length on Ahmad, even though he got downhill, a rear view contest, ball goes back to Niagara right after the break.
3-point advantage. You're watching the CEBL playoffs on TSN.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
Let's bring it on. It's game time. It's showtime.
Nick Hornsby. Here's Oakland for the win. You gotta love a Canadian goose. Two hands.
Me. Oh, what a block from behind.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second.
Not in this house, says Khalil Miller. Powell tries to take it to the rim, and suddenly the Shooting Stars have some mojo.
Yeah, they have some mojo. It starts with their defense, turning it into offense, and then getting out and running in transition. Again, letting Powell figure out what comes up, but this is where it starts, right here on defense. No thank you, and then off they go. Powell again has a layup. Could have taken a contested one, but that's a good unselfish play there. And guess what? He gets rewarded with a nice wide open three. That's a layup for most people. For him, sorry, that's a layup.
Yeah, Miles Powell among the scoring leaders. Certainly an all-star in the CEBL this year. Will he be the MVP? There are other candidates. Teddy Allen, of course, leading scorer. Javonte Smart, Sean East, Brampton. Again, Brampton playing Ottawa right now. Winner of that game will play the winner of this game on Saturday in the conference final. Winner moves on. Do you like the new format, Coach?
I like the format. I like that you can benefit from being at home. I mean, there's so many great fans in this league. You know, really it rewards them. If nothing else, it rewards all the fans in the league who get to be a part of this, who support their teams night after night on all kinds of days, sunny days where they're inside. I mean, there's so many reasons for it, but it's great to see.
Championship weekend was always fun, was always a festival and celebration. But now you get to own your home court. Best of three final. Oh, another block. That time it was Walker.
Wow, what a contest.
2.5 to go, first quarter. From the popcorn stand, no. Tynes again, on the floor, look at the hustle. Miller has it still. Man, that was crazy. It will be Niagara ball.
But you can't say enough about the work that's being put in right now on the defensive end that we're starting to see from Scarborough. A block shot, the hustle down at the other end. I mean, both teams are getting after it. This playoff battle is heating up. It was jab, 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 and now people are starting to really get after it here. Three balls, transition, defense. You're seeing everything that a playoff basketball game should have at a pretty high level.
Kyle Vinales, who came into the River Lions midway through the season, he's been a big help. Kennedy, another block. This time for a foul, though. Khalil Miller, a little bit too much on the arm that time, and Keontae Kennedy is going to go to the line. The California Golden Bear will shoot.
Yeah, good for Kennedy. And that's what I thought. I thought it was Campbell, but they may have called it on Kennedy. It looked like Kennedy was going to tear the rim off.
Well, the Niagara River Lions, Lion pride, and there's reason for it. This is what they've done the last 5 years. Came close in 23 when Scarborough won last year. Heartbreakers for Scarborough last year in the semifinal. Khalil Ahmad hit the game winner in Winnipeg, and they beat Calgary. And then what's going to happen this year? One thing we have learned: never count out the Niagara River Lions.
No, definitely not. They don't win by accident.
Great organization, ownership, management, coaching. Trey Thomas into the game, number 2. Walker, Anthony Walker. 3 on the shot clock. They got to let it go. Thomas, no. Under 2 to play, first quarter. This one has gone along quickly. And side ball out, so out of bounds infraction. Shooting Stars ball here, and what an historic season 20 wins. Shooting Stars 1-4, lost one, 1-6, lost one, 1-4, lost one, 1-1, lost one, have won 5 in a row.
And they started off fantastic. I mean, they've been obviously the most consistent team all year.
3 from Jaden Campbell, rejoined this year, TJ Law. Veteran here, former Brock Badger. Vinales, baseline, TJ, oh, over top of Bediako, ties the game at 17. And this is a playoff game by every stretch. It's got a bit of everything. Great defense. Oh, Tynes, oh, it goes, Kellen Tynes, pride of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
Along with some great finishes.
Vinales again, baseline, Kennedy back out. Ahmad thinking about it. Takes it, and Kellen Tynes, late whistle, and Khalil Ahmad's gonna shoot 3, and Kellen Tynes is beside himself.
Well, I'm gonna make my argument for contesting shots right to right, not swatting at, just get up and challenge it. I mean, no need for that, but great take, bump, body, reverse finish. I mean, they need him in this game. If they're going to win this game, he is going to be a major factor on both ends of the floor. He's going to have to just make sure he can stay disciplined there. It's clear you want Khalil playing within the line. Keep him within the three-point line, and you have your best chance of containing him.
There he is, look at him. All time. Numbers just keep growing. He's not done yet.
1,859 points.
And counting.
Unbelievable.
Guy's a machine. And again, his greatest trait is his clutch gene. Might be the clutchiest player ever.
I'm going to say I think it's safe to give him that title.
39 seconds to go, first quarter. Chance for a 2-for-1 here if the Shooting Stars can hustle.
Yep, and they're looks like they're going to try to take it.
And they will. Corner 3, but off the sideboard. Khalil's going to slow it down. 28, Lal. 2-2, back to Lal. Good ball movement here. Back out, Khalil takes it. No. Final 16 seconds, last shot of this first quarter. Tied at 19 will go to the Shooting Stars. 8 seconds. Trey Thomas. Big three-point shooter. Likely's going to take this. 3, 2. He's got to let it go. And no. 0.3 seconds remain. The violation against the Shooting Stars. Got to let it fly here. Ahmad. Oh, that almost went. They might have had to look at that and review had that gone. He almost makes everything, but what a first quarter. What we expected, 19-19. Rivals at it, aren't they?
Score is 0-0 in my world right now, and great job both teams feeling it out, seeing what they can get, seeing what they can't. Beautiful start.
It's the playoffs in the CEBL.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
you don't just fuel your body.
Great tug of war here tonight. Shooting Stars and River Lions. A lot of play at the rim.
Everybody's getting involved in the block party here, and just have to protect the rim. I admire the aggression with which, you know, the River Lions are going to the rim, but they're doing a great job, the Shooting Stars are, just protecting the rim, getting up, challenging shots, changing shots. Yes, you know what, every once in a while you're going to pick up a foul, being aggressive on a shooter, but in general, I like what I'm seeing.
Only 2 3-pointers made, 1 for each team so far. That's going to change, but look at the blocks. 5 for the Shooting Stars. Game down the road in 401 at CAA Center. The Brampton Honey Badgers, who finished second in the East. They lead Ottawa at halftime. Again, winner will play the winner of this game in the conference final. We'll keep you up to date later tonight. It's the West semifinals, and on TSN we have Vancouver and Edmonton. Kennedy, Law, the 3-pointer, no. Lufile, and he's fouled. The hook there by Charles Bediako.
Yeah, looks like they got tangled up a little bit early, but it's one of those scenarios you want to start boxing out before that shot goes up. You know it's about to go up. A little bit of early work to avoid that one.
Just sense a different feeling in this building tonight. Keontae Kennedy knocks down the 3. Second 3 ball for the River Lions. 22-19, early second quarter here. The Pan Am Center in Scarborough tonight. Powell launching. No. Bediako rebounds straight up, and he's going to try to make it 3. Fouled by TJ Law underneath. Big rebound on the long shot. Long miss from Miles Powell.
Yeah, they ran a little elevator to get Powell a shot there, and Bediako there to clean it up. TJ with an excuse me foul there, as he just a little bit out of position, but that's what they need. They need Bediako in this game on the glass, making his presence felt at both ends. Again, a foul here and there you live with, but he's been a really great presence at the rim for the Shooting Stars.
That's where he struggles. The free throw line, not this time. In case you were wondering, Kat Barber and Amir Sims, who would have been available tonight, are inactive in this game. Would have been replacements for those that are suspended. Frank Mitchell, Traquavion Smith, and Javan Johnson. Oh, look out. Walker! Oh! Throws it down! Thunderous dunk.
Unbelievable. They get out and run. The Lions are going to have to think about that halftime adjustment.
Skywalker. Lufile picks up a foul on the moving screen. Boy, there have been a lot of turns of momentum, haven't there?
Absolutely, and again, it started with the defense. Bediako, great vertical challenge, outlet, touch pass. Ball never hits the ground until it goes through the net. Great transition action by the Shooting Stars.
Tutu and Gak are coming in. Lufile's coming out with Vinales. Kimball McKenzie, again, part of the River Lions' last 2 championships. Boy, talk about a Charlie Hustle type of player. Energizer bunny, but also a guy who was a great leader. Now the head coach. Different vantage point now for him.
Played for me at Guelph as well, and early in his career. I mean, he is just an unbelievable human. Father, now coach.
Stolen by the River Lions. Law. Nowhere to go here. Gak's watched by Foster. Law posting up. Tutu with a Koi Uat coming out. Uat trying to get to Tutu, and there's a foul on the floor. Looks like a reach, and it's against a Koi Uat.
That's a tough one. The other thing to watch is they're starting to put Powell in action a little bit. Look for him to be screened a little more. Look for TJ Law if he gets that matchup to post him up a little bit. Make Powell play defense. Wear his legs out.
Koi Uat from Calgary, Alberta, played at SAIT, Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Not a basketball powerhouse, but they got some players. Gak! Good play underneath. The big guy from down under goes way out on top.
And that's a function again of putting Powell in action that draws his defender, draws the big away.
Oh! Rainbow three-pointer from a Koi Uat.
What a story he's been.
Incredible story. Really been an X factor this season. Another block for Khalil Miller. Powell, and it's a carry. Something you don't see very often anymore. Certainly in the NBA, you never see that called, and they carry almost all the time, but that was pretty obvious.
That would not exist.
How about Khalil Miller? And Bediako.
Bediako just changing that shot, forcing a long finish, using his length. And you live with the foul here and there because of the way he's defending and protecting the middle.
Great rivalry, these two teams. They've been going at it. Kennedy, fall away. Foster. Well, Foster's only 23 years old. Wow. Check that passport, birth certificate. He is a big man. He could be a tight end in the NFL. Be a linebacker. Walker, no. Kennedy with speed. Lall couldn't handle. Hot potato here. Gak, leaner, not his shot. 7 minutes to go before halftime. The playoffs here in Scarborough. Powell stepping back, no. And Walker again with the leftovers. On Powell's misses, there are big bodies every time underneath.
Well, they know he's putting it up when he starts dancing a little bit, right? So they're just getting ready to rebound, and that's smart of them.
Lall, nice feed. Gak. And another foul. I'm not sure who they got here, whether it's Foster. It is Foster's going to get the foul here. Gak's going to shoot. Borjak Gak, one of the newcomers. Again, the River Lions, we've talked, Charles, about, this team this year trying to go for the three-peat. They're a different looking team than they were last year, that's for sure. Cal Tire, by the way, is the proud partner, tire expert of the CEBL. You can shop top tire brands. Have peace of mind with Cal Tire's match guarantee. Shop and book at caltire.com. But the River Lions certainly have some different pieces.
They have a lot of different pieces, but what they also have is a culture. And this is a group that knows how to win. They still have Khalil Ahmad and great leadership. Mackenzie's been there now as a coach, but as a player, they understand what it takes to win. And so they've done a good job just working their way to this point.
Especially this time of year. Foster working on Kayo. Foster turning, firing, no. Kennedy's gonna gobble up the rebound. The loose ball, here they come. 5-point Shooting Star lead, biggest lead of the game for the Shooting Stars. Kayo splashes it. Big three. Timeout coming from the Shooting Stars.
Yeah, it's a good timeout. Just recalibrate. Nothing to panic about, but just make sure everybody's on the same page.
Nathan Kayo. 3 ball. The lead is 2 in the CEBL playoffs.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
The CEBL plays with a heavy heart this week. longtime co-owner of the Edmonton Stingers and a visionary for Canadian Elite Basketball League, Jamie Burns, passed away earlier this week. Co-owner of the Stingers, guy who helped bring the World Basketball Championships to Toronto years ago. A man who loved the game of basketball, the heart of the organization. Our condolences to the Stingers, to the family of Jamie Burns, friends. He will be missed. Stingers play with heavy hearts later tonight in Vancouver. Michael Foster kisses one off the glass, restores the 4-point lead.
Makes the timeout worth it. Guys back on track.
Work that play out of the timeout. Ahmad. Pick from Gak. Double team comes. 7-footer underneath, strong to the hoop. And the leftovers from Eunice Tutu. 2 for 2 underneath.
Missed an assignment there.
Foster. Boy, he's earned his sweat this first half. And all over the place. Threw one into the front row, though. No look pass. Coy Uat wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong. I mean, that would have been an easy 2. Can't pass if he's not ready, though. But back on and get a stop here for these Shooting Stars.
Midway through the second quarter tonight, Rod Black, Charles Kissy, Esmandir Berahini, Dan Gladman and company. Here tonight, Khalil Ahmad does it again, scores and brings the River Lions within 2. Powell, yes! Pow!
He's not going to stop shooting, I'll tell you that. And one thing I'd like to see early is Khalil start doing the same thing.
Kayo, no. Hauled down, here comes the former Sixer again. Powell, oh my, look at this, Miles Powell! Might have been a charge, no, it's a block. Powell's gonna shoot again, but he's gone down and he looks like he might be hurt. Slow to get up. And that's the last thing the undermanned Shooting Stars need right now.
Yeah, that looks to be the right call there. He'll change his mind at the last minute, shift it over to his right. It's the right call by the official.
Miles Powell, before this season began, Charles, not many in the CEBL knew much about him. Again, played Seton Hall, played with the Sixers a few games. He's got the Drake do. Has the same nickname as that album that's out now, The Iceman. He has been ice this season, has he not?
I've said it. I mean, having had a chance to coach against him in the G League, I mean, he can play. And there's a lot of players. I mean, you know what? Hats off to all the GMs who have done a great job filling this league with absolute players and bucket getters. There's so many great scorers in this league. Obviously, Powell is one of them. But for guys of this caliber to continue to come to this league, it speaks volumes about the work that's being done.
Well, it's a launching pad for some. It's a great way for the Canadian university players to show their stuff against some of the best in the game. And the caliber of this league is second to none as far as summer and spring leagues go. Ahmad blocked by Tynes from behind. 4 minutes left before halftime. Powell on Lal, and Lal picks up a foul. Not in the bonus yet.
Doing a pretty good job right now on Khalil Ahmad, not giving him any good looks. All of his shots are contested, minus I think 2 at the rim, but they're just putting a hand up and they're forcing him to shoot over top, which is really crucial. And they're staying vertical. They're not allowing him to draw any fouls or get to the line early. Like to see him be more aggressive at the rim. That's where he scored his points most effectively. Continue to put pressure on that rim. But again, another unselfish guard, so when he gets doubled, he's going to move it 9 times out of 10. But I'd like to see him in this playoff game get in and try to score it a little bit more right now.
Timeout on the floor coming up after this one tonight. Doubleheader playoff action. Send it to the West Coast. Mitch Peacock and Joe Razzo will have the call. Later tonight, Vancouver Bandits against the Edmonton Stingers. Mitch Creek back with the Bandits. those Stingers, Nick Hornsby, and the range. It's coming up on TSN later tonight. Scarborough Shooting Stars team. I don't think in a million years would have thought going into Monday when they were shooting for 20 that they'd be missing 3 key players, and maybe could have been missing more. They had 4 players chucked the other night after the brawl with Brampton. Now they like to get to that game, perhaps a rematch with Brampton on Saturday. Here are the suspended guys.
You can see the production
Wow.
that those 3 guys put up. I mean, it's quite a bit there. But you know what? Today is today, and the game is happening now, so they got to figure it out. Other guys will have to step up.
Powell lets it fly, in and out. Well, the 2 biggest words in sports for any player, particularly those that don't play much: be ready.
That's it.
The best ability is availability. 3 suspended. Brampton has a couple suspended tonight as well. Badgers playing the Blackjacks. And that is an air ball. 36-31 is the score. 3.5 left in this first half. What a vibe in here tonight. Huh?
It's unbelievable. It's always pretty good in here. I mean, this, again, Scarborough does a great job.
They're literally in the rafters here tonight. Got the great boxes, the bottle service. I always say it's go to a party and a basketball game breaks out here. But this one has a little more juice to it tonight, don't you feel?
I mean, it has to. I mean, it absolutely has to. So much at stake. You don't want to let and I'm going to say it this way, a season like this go to waste. With all that's happened, it would be devastating to not have it end in your favor if you're Scarborough.
We talked about the GMs. Brady Hessep. Oh, nice inbounds. Vinales on the feed from Tutu. Well played by the River Lions. Now back within 3, but you mentioned the GMs, Brady Hessep for Shooting Stars, and the ownership here. They went out and got a boatload of players. Walker, yes! Flies to the rim again.
Great take. One might argue there's no real shot blockers on the floor, so you should be attacking the rim if you're Scarborough. Speaking of shot blockers.
Another block. Shooting Stars could have a playoff block record here. And it is a foul. It's Gak. 38-33 the score. Anthony Walker, one of those players who usually comes off the bench. When he starts, when he's on the floor, he does this.
Look at this. Tough take to the rim. And again, no shot blockers on the floor, so you got to be attacking the rim right now, being extra aggressive. Everything should be in that paint. You should be trying to get to the line or finish at the rim. Obviously, unless you get a nice wide open look, you're going to take that as well.
Lotto Max now gives you even more chances to win with new prizes of $100,000 every draw. Get your Lotto Max ticket now. Must be 18 plus. Free throws could be an issue again. Shooting Stars, their only Achilles heel. See how it plays out.
Interesting 2.5 minutes here. Niagara's got to keep this thing close.
Right in front of us. Oh, good hands. Charles Kissy.
Look at that. Best part of being courtside.
There you are. Good hands by the coach. Brampton again playing with Ottawa right now, and look at the Honey Badgers. Third quarter taking it to the Blackjacks. Honey Badgers finishing second in the East. Like they could be on their way. Keep in mind, target score comes, as we will tonight. Kennedy needed that one. That's knocked out of bounds. It will be Shooting Star basketball.
Got a pretty good look at it, Kennedy did.
As much as there's a new format with the best of 3 and everybody's embracing that, one of the issues with championship weekend was the host team. Sometimes kind of just played and stayed in the wings and you never knew. And now you have the championship. But here, these 2 first games, it's like August Madness. One and dones. Win or go home. Thomas, no.
They're meaningful. And you're seeing it on both ends.
Right, Thomas, Toronto native. Oh, look at Ahmad dribbling crazy. Right up and oh, highlight reel. Lion King again.
I want to see more of that. Keep getting to the rim. I mean, that's where he's been good.
Walker drives by, and the foul coming to Trente. And Walker's going to the line again. Got to make good on these free throws, though. Miles Powell will check in.
Yeah, I've said it earlier. I mean, Ahmad's 0 for 4 from 3. Start navigating your way to the rim. He's a magician at the rim, and he's one of the greatest finishers in this league. And they're going to need him to do that. That will earn him trips to the stripe.
Little mop up on the floor here tonight. If you've never watched the CEBL tonight, welcome to the party. You've missed a lot. This league's been around for 8 years now. Shooting Stars, their 5th year, have already had a championship 3 years ago. River Lions, one of the first teams around. You were involved in this league in the stages of infancy. Did you ever see the rise like we have now?
I mean, you knew it was going to be big. I'll say not this big. They've done a great job. Everyone all the way along the way has done a fantastic job growing this into a legitimate operation that is filling buildings. It's incredible.
Khalil. Lal on the deck. Baby hook. No. Khalil Miller. The two Khalils have been Khalilas this first half. Miller defensively and Ahmad offensively for Niagara. Powell. No. Miles Powell has hit from beyond the arc. The Iceman's gone ice cold though. And Vinales. Roll of the rim to win. 4-point game. Trey Thomas, Vanderbilt. Works on Vinales. Baseline. And he too matches Vinales. Guys are using the rim here tonight, Coach.
Use of the rim and the block part. I understand that Scarborough's tied a playoff record with 8 blocks.
Already, it's halftime. They're not done. Stepping back, Kyle Vinales. Miller, Khalil Miller. A monster playoff game last year against the Blackjacks. When he had to step up, he's doing it again here tonight. Foster spinning just before the buzzer for the Shooting Stars. 43, Niagara 37.
Not a bad first half for either team. I mean, lots to figure out. A lot of questions to be answered for both teams going into the second half. How are they going to stop, if you're the River Lions, the transition action? Protecting the paint a little bit better if you're the River Lions, not putting them at the free throw line on the other end. Niagara also has to figure out how they're going to score most effectively.
Great first half for Michael Foster, who's standing by with S.
Michael, you guys were obviously undermanned coming into this one. What was the point of emphasis in that first half?
I mean, just being aggressive. 2 of our main scorers is out. You know, MP can't do it by himself, so as a team, we got to step up. That's all it is.
You guys were one of the best rebounding teams in the league this season, and today it's continuing. You have 6 rebounds in this first half yourself. How much was that a part of the game plan, knowing this Niagara River Lions team can get rebounds too?
Knowing like 3 games ago, that was just a word on the board, rebound, be dogs. And today we know we undersized and undermanned, but we together, and that's all it's about.
All right, Michael, thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Big first half for Michael Foster, stepping up. Everybody's stepping up. When we come back, halftime here in Scarborough, special feature. Oh, brother, where art thou? For Elijah Lufile, it's all in the family. Guy who has won a lot of rings. Needs a big second half to try to get his 4th. Scarborough, as we're at the half on the CEBL on TSN. Bring it on. It's game time. It's showtime.
And it goes Nick Hornsby. Here's Oakland for the win. You gotta love a Canadian news.
2 hands. Me. Oh, what a block from behind.
You don't just fuel your body, You fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
Welcome back. Just east of downtown Toronto. Beautiful August night for the CEBL playoffs. For the Niagara River Lions, one player is shooting for an unprecedented fourth ring, the Lord of the Rings, and part of his very own brotherhood.
Thanks to Jesus Christ, that's it. That's it, man. That's it.
My name is Elijah Lufile. I am a center/4 for the Niagara River Lions, and I'm from Milton, Ontario. My oldest brother, Shadrach Lufile, we really all wanted to follow in his footsteps. So that's kind of initially where it started for me, as well as for my other brothers. So my father, he played soccer growing up. My mother played basketball. And I think it initially started with my oldest brother. So whatever he was doing, that's kind of what we were following into. There was never any discussion with the four of us. It was mostly them three. I was kind of a late bloomer. And as far as us playing together, that was never a discussion. It was always my three older brothers, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I was always the one that was kind of tagging along. And the fact that, you know, we all became pros at different periods at our time, that's kind of like a dream come true. It wasn't something that I thought that was gonna ever happen, but it ended up happening.
Little brother wins that battle. First battle of the night.
Eli, 3 in a row! 3 in a row!
That is 3 championships for you. What does that mean to you?
Out of all the three, that felt the most special because my brother was able to win it with me. As soon as the buzzer went off, after the Khalil's free throw, he was the first person that ran towards me. Everybody else was kind of jumping and celebrating. And to have that special moment meant a lot for us, and you know, something that we'll carry for the rest of our lives.
This is bigger than us. This is for my late mother. She passed in 2021 to cancer, and I know she's looking down on us proud. The fact that we get to take a ring home back together. I got 3 in a row, so they can't say nothing about it now.
Well, certainly for their mom, for their family. Shout out to Pops, their dad Benjamin watching tonight. The brothers Lufile, what a story. What a story if Elijah could soar to 4. First half highlights coming up next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
Conference semifinal, second half upcoming, and of course, target score time. Shooting Stars trying to play for the chip against the team that's won the chip the last 2 years, as the Shooting Stars have a lead here at halftime. Charles Kissy, you know, the Shooting Stars, they needed players to step up. One of those guys was Ant Walker.
He's been great. He's been absolutely great. 4 for 6 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, which is really good for him. But it's playoff time, but this is what he's been doing. He's been aggressive at the rim, attacking it strong, getting to the offensive glass. And again, we've talked, there's no real shot blockers on the other side. And so you got to be really aggressive, tearing off that rim and putting pressure on the paint. And that's what he has done tonight, and that's what he has to continue to do for this team to have a chance.
Well, there are 3 certainties: sunrise, sunset, Khalil Ahmad, being a part of a big game, and he's doing that again.
You know what? He's picking his spots. He's so patient. He's been really, really good. And I keep saying I want to see him be more aggressive at the rim. He's 0 for 4 from 3, but he's a magician around the paint. He knows how to get there. He's a great finisher, very skilled finisher. So he can, once he gets in there, he can figure out how to navigate and answer any questions that are being asked by the defense. He can solve them. He just needs to be able to continue to get downhill. And his teammates also have to free him up a little bit more to be able to get out and finish early in transition.
Be coach for me here. For Niagara first, what do you think Kimball McKenzie was saying?
I think if you're Niagara, you got to solve the issue at the rim. You know, you got to make sure you shore that up. no more offensive rebounds, get back in transition, and guard without fouling, and then get out in transition. I mean, start running. Trying to score a little bit easier. I think if you're Niagara, you're in this game. This game is a 2-possession game at best, and so you have a chance to just kind of claw back 1 possession at a time and take care of the ball.
Let's show you the numbers from that first half as well, and the 8 block shots. The Terrell Vernon for me. What do you think the Shooting Stars are looking at?
Again, if you're the Shooting Stars, you like what you're doing. Other than the 3-point percentages here, you like that you've been to the line 14 times. You like that you're out rebounding a team. You like that you're protecting the rim. Just got to take care of the ball. 10 turnovers, a little too much early. You just keep playing that way, 1 possession at a time.
It's only 1 half, though. We got another to come, and of course, target score time. Who will be the hero tonight? Who will advance in the CEBL playoffs? It's game time. It's showtime.
And it goes. Nick Hornsby. Here's Oakland for the win. You gotta love a Canadian news.
Two hands. Oh, what a block from behind.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even 1 more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive.
Welcome back to the Pan Am Center where the River Lions are down. Head coach Kimball McKenzie joining me. Coach, rebounding was an issue for you guys all regular season. How do you get that better for this second half?
Talk about it. You know, obviously a point of emphasis for us is rebounding the ball and playing good transition defense against this team.
They have 8 transition points to that point. Are you trying to slow down the game or are you trying to make it faster for them?
We don't want them to get out in transition. It starts with quality shots for us and then, you know, being mindful to be back and get matched up. Obviously, they're really good in transition, so we got to be home.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck in the second half. Guys, back to you.
There he is, Kimball McKenzie. Let's revisit the keys to the game, the CDIC keys to the game for the Niagara River Lions.
Well, you see that they've done a pretty good job taking care of the ball and not turning it over. But they're -6 on the glass. They really got to do a better job on the glass. And again, you'd like to see Khalil continue to attack the paint, be aggressive. He's got to turn it up and not wait for target time. You want a comfortable ride in target time. You don't want it to be tight, although it looks like it might be.
Target time again, 4th quarter at the 4-minute mark. Next play, next stoppage, we turn it off. We play to a target score. Second half underway. Powell. Akoyua didn't have to reverse, he did. Little Michael Jordan there for you.
Pizzazz. patience.
You don't get
by
style
foul.
points, but they'll take them.
They'll take it. Any two is a good two. Looks like Tynes back in the game. Gets a deflection that deflects off Khalil. And
let's check in with what's going on down at the CAA Center in Brampton. Look at this.
Wow.
The Ottawa Blackjacks look down and out, getting close to target time. 1 point game there. Winner takes on the winner of this game Saturday in the conference final. And the winners, East and West, meet next week in a best of 3 for the CEBL title. Tynes toss that up.
Whistle, gotta keep playing.
Kayo, nicely done, and he's gonna shoot as well. Great start here.
Tynes got caught worrying about a call.
Kayo, nicely done, and he's gonna
back go the River Lions for 2. Great job running the floor. And that's what you'd like to see them get out in transition, score some earlier, easier buckets. Complete the 3-point play.
Nathan Kayo, part of the back-to-back championships. Montreal native. 5-point game here. Played his NCAA ball at Richmond with the Spiders. He's played overseas. A lot of these guys have played around the world. They have been globetrotters, literally. Foster again. Seen a lot of rim shots here tonight.
Yeah. Good touch there. Nice soft bounces on that rim. Good finish.
Every time the River Lions get close, Shooting Stars pull away. Let's see if that theme stays that way. Vinales stop and pop.
I think he's waiting to get let loose here.
Powell, Bediako, that's a charge. See that one a mile away.
Absolutely.
Look who takes that charge.
He's ready. Oftentimes your offense will fuel your defense. In this case, or defense will fuel your offense. In this case, his offense fueled his defense as he picks up a charge against Bediako.
7 feet 225 against 6'1", 180. 6'1", 180 picks up the foul, draws that on the charge. Turning the corner, Khalil. Coy Uad has blanketed him so far in this game. Lufile, what a pass. Beautiful play, and Elijah's right there. Story with the Lufiles is really outstanding. Mishak, by the way, his brother who played with him last year, now playing in China. Sister that plays as well, and nicely done underneath again. Michael Foster Jr. once more.
Yeah, he's been good for them all night.
34-year-old Kyle Vinales. Deep 3. No. Just hanging on the rails here tonight in this sold-out auditorium. Powell. Rebound. Vinales keeps it up the floor. Kennedy to the rim. No, it's a foul on Lufile underneath.
Going the other way. That's one that's seldom, I want to say, uncommonly called, especially at the younger levels. But Lufile basically setting a moving screen or clearing out the defender. As you see him, you have to allow the defender to guard. You're better off often just running into space.
Against the basket. Michael Foster. Stepping back. No. Front iron. See if the River Lions can get it going. The 2-time defending champions. Down the road, the Niagara region playing St. Catharines. Oh, nice move. Bounce pass. Kennedy spinning. In and out. Lufile pushed away, and that foul's against Scarborough that time.
If I'm the River Lions, I'm exploring cutting more from the weak side. They've had plenty of opportunities to cut and get some really good looks.
Let's revisit your CDIC keys to the game for Scarborough.
Yeah, control the paint. They haven't done a fantastic job. -8 there. Letting Powell dictate. I don't love all the threes he's taken, but he's sort of earned them. And they're doing a pretty decent job in the fast break, running the floor and getting some early ones.
Vinales, boy, he's come out of the locker room with some energy. Uat, Tynes, Alan Tynes, known for his defense. Going to rely on his offense as well here tonight. Maritimer, McCoy. Stroke looked good. Little long that time. Kayo chased by Foster. Back out, stolen. Tynes and Youat. And a foul on Ahmad. Late whistle. Khalil Ahmad definitely got a Koy Youat that time.
Yeah, he got him there. And again, defense to offense, running the floor, trying to get out in transition. Again, we talked about Tynes. They're going to need him in this game. He's just free safety out there, just reading the play and unselfish hits ahead, and they have a chance for 2 at the line.
Well, Kellen Tynes, what he does is he leads the CEBL in steals, and that should not come as a surprise. Anybody who watched Kellen Tynes playing in Maine with the Black Bears, he led the NCAA wherever he played in steals across the entire NCAA.
I mean, he does a great, I mean, look at that, and that's not on ball. That's him just being aware of the action. He was not only aware of where the ball was heading, but what were the next 2 options for the handler to be able to make that steal. Real smart defensive player.
Could be an award winner this year as well, Charles. Certainly a candidate for defensive player. Shooting Stars have a number of candidates. Frank Mitchell not playing again, suspended. Certainly would think would be the 6th man of the year, perhaps Canadian player of the year. Ahmad! Boom!
That's the best look he's had all night.
Right off the screen. River Lions claw within 2. Miles Powell, MVP candidate, scooping, scoring, falling. Get back in the play. What a play. Kyle, pump fake to the rim, tap back. Loose ball, here they come again. Powell on Ahmad. Block there, that's the first block for the River Lions in the game. Kennedy rifles a pass, Twente, another block. And there is a playoff record now, unless that's a foul, it looks like it might be.
It looked like a good series of defensive possessions by both teams. Just attacking the rim and being aggressive. You love to see it. People trying to establish themselves in this 3rd quarter. That's what's needed right now. Someone has to sort of take the reins.
Playoff atmosphere here tonight in August. This Eastern Conference playoff game presented by Lotto Max. Tonight, across the TSN network, Niagara hasn't had a block up until now.
Great timing. I mean, just timed it up perfectly. Knew he wasn't going to get the rebound, but would assume that that shot's going back up.
Twente drains it. 2-point game again. River Lions, that's what they want to do as visitors and underdogs.
Clawing back.
Stay close. Powell. Yes! Miles Powell again! Iceman shooteth.
He's not going to stop shooting. They got to get up. Everything's got to be an over.
Twente, nice strong move coming off the bench.
Great response. They have to make sure he gets no room.
Ottawa, Ontario native, and played in the Horseshoe. Brock University with the Badgers. Walker, lucky on that one. Could have been taken away. Powell. Oh, on Kennedy. Miles Powell. That's his spot. Not this time. I've watched Miles Powell hit all season long. That's the Miles Powell spot.
He's got a spot. I mean, he is not going to stop shooting. His aggression at the rim, or sorry, at the 3-point line, you cannot give him a breath.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
Time now for our Red Tag Path to the Playoffs update. Bracket, of course, later tonight, the Western game, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vancouver, the game on TSN, Ottawa, Brampton, and of course this game, Niagara and Scarborough. 8 teams remain, 4 at the end of tonight, 2 by the end of Saturday. And by the way, Down and Brampton, we understand, has just won 95-91. That's an update. Matthew Moncrief scored. The target was 94. They win 95-91. So the Honey Badgers are going to play either here in Scarborough on Saturday or at home against Niagara. Ahmad up, and he goes to the line. Roaring again.
Just love to see it. I mean, that's where he's got to be great. Just attack the rim right now, be aggressive. They set him a screen. Downhill he goes. He's as good as anybody at drawing contact, being locked in and finishing. Again, a chance to tie this game.
I'm sure the Honey Badgers will be tuning in the locker room shortly. Congratulations to Leonard Asper and Mark Cuban, Al Whitley, and Jermaine Anderson, Alex Serta, that team. Second in the East. It was a logjam for those final playoff spots, but they play on. Ottawa is eliminated. First team to move on is the Honey Badgers. Powell drives, and he's going to shoot. Miles Powell has this attack mode right now in the second half.
Absolutely. I mean, great take, great high gather to keep that ball away from getting stripped, and then again, like Khalil, he knows what to do to finish the job, so earning himself a chance to take back the lead.
So Miles Powell, who 16 for Michael Foster. Miles Powell, 5 points. He's been to the line 5 of 6 today. Struggling from beyond the arc. That is a big question mark right now. 3 of 12 from beyond the three-point line.
But you know what? He's not going to stop shooting.
He's not going to stop. Shooters do not stop. Breaks that deadlock again after Niagara had tied it at 56. Powell. Miles Powell's going to get his. Normally averages about 23 to 24 per game. He's been more of a guy who defers now with Terquavion Smith coming back. In a dynamic backcourt, but Turks suspended now for 2 games in the playoffs. It's going to be the Miles Powell show if they can win and move on here. 2-2. 3 ball! 2-2 for 3. River Lions scrapping back. Tynes. Foster. Yes!
Great find.
Kisses to the sky. 61-56. Nunes again. Another looked like a partial block by Bediako, but that ball goes in. River Lions again scrapping here. Powell wanted to take the shot. Works the screen with Walker. Ant to Tynes. Mr. Steele. From the elbow. Hits it. Fires and hits. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Trey Thomas is going to check in his second. 2-2. Looks great. Back-to-back threes for 2-2.
I'm going to say it. They're going at Powell a little bit here with this matchup.
River Lions have the lead. Bediako, big rebound. Lead is short-lived. This is what we're going to have for the next little while.
Yeah.
Schwente. Both teams playing solid D. Offense is stepping up here. All about execution. Every moment, every possession counts. Foster with Powell. Walker! Boom!
As Powell goes, this team goes.
Sky Walker rocks the rim here in Scarborough.
And a really good timeout called by Coach McKenzie, and I'll tell you why. They're going back and forth, but he doesn't want any momentum shifts right now, and I think this is a really good call. Great job running the floor, and this team wants 18 to 25 in transition. I think they're up to 12. Doing a really good job trying to score easy here, but a really good timeout, I think, called by Coach McKenzie.
Scarborough Shooting Stars came into the league with the Montreal Alliance 5 years ago, and they've been a force. They lost in the final in a heartbreaker against Hamilton in that first year. Jalen Harris era. Became champions the next year. Lost the play-in back in 24, and then a heartbreaking loss. Were really favored against the River Lions in the semis last year at the championship in Winnipeg. Khalil Ahmad hit an absolute dagger. Shooting Stars, they've been all business. Their motto, Coach, this year has been us. And after every win here at home, they dance and they celebrate and they say they are serious.
I love it. I love it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you want to be a champ, you have to get serious. And this is a team here who smells success. A little potential setback the other night. Potential.
Could be a big one still.
Could be. But so far they're carrying the load, doing a great job.
Let's check in with Isfandiar Barahani.
Yeah, guys, you were talking about the us element of this team, and that was something that Miles Powell told me before the game. He said that despite our record this season, getting 20 wins, this season hasn't been perfect for us. We found ways to win without Terquavion Smith, without Frank Mitchell, myself. So having guys out of the lineup tonight, it wasn't anything new. So they knew us was the way that they were going to win.
A lot of credit has to go to Tyrell Vernon as well, because he has really used his bench all season, giving guys minutes, giving them confidence so that they don't freeze in these moments, playoff moments. It's been a huge factor.
He's done a
Tynes throwing it up. That was a prayer. And Bediako finishes it off. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Khalil Ahmad's checking in his second. Korjak Gat. Vinales. Bounce pass. Lal. Back out. Three ball. Yes, another one! River Lions are winning the three-ball contest here tonight, keeping them in the game. Again, within two. That was a huge one. And a steal here from Tutu. Chance to tie again. And that one out of bounds. It's going to stay with Niagara with 53.9 remaining in the third quarter. What a night.
Really important. Guess who's checking back in? Khalil Ahmad. They bought themselves some time, 2 minutes going into the end of this quarter. They bought themselves some rest for their star. Niagara has, and now they have a chance to have him close out this quarter.
Guess who else is out there? His blanket, his ghost. Akoy Uat's been on him all night. Ahmad dribbles out of it. Uwat fights through, and it's a foul. It looks like it's against Uwat. He was battling with Gorjak Gak. Takes a foul here. And Gak's going to the line, so bonus time here. Not a great free throw shooter, needs to hit these.
You talked about Tyrell Vernon. I mean, there hasn't been a game where I've watched his team play and I've benched well, make some great substitutions as we have a foul.
Oh, and a foul on the rebound on the miss. And what a fortuitous moment here for the Niagara River Lions. I think it's Chuente who's going to shoot here. Watch, and I think this is Bediako coming in.
You can tell there, but it looks like
maybe not. No, it was underneath on Chuente. So Chuente, better free throw shooter. Free throws in the playoffs are musts. 1 point game, 47.3 to go. Glad you're with us here tonight across the TSN network. After this, send you to Vancouver. Bandits, Edmonton Stingers. Western Conference semifinal. Brampton's won already tonight. And another miss. Bediako hangs on. Now to work a play. Times open three. No, he had such a good look. They almost gave him that shot. Walker's going to take it. No. And Uwat is fouled underneath by Chuente this time.
Both teams
physical play right now.
Yeah, they're both teams battling. This is what playoff basketball is all about. And again, you don't like those fouls, but you'll take them because both teams are really getting after it here.
No Miles Powell right now in the waning moments of this third quarter. It's Bediako, Thomas, Walker, Uwat, and Tynes. King inbound here. 14 on the shot, 29.8 in the quarter.
Bediako on the seal.
Walker. Slow it down here, use this clock up. Thomas, good three-point shooter. Good defense from Kayo, but stepped on the end line. Right on the sideline, Christina Buang there. The official whistled that, and so shot clock's off. Final shot of this third quarter will go to the River Lions. Ahmad's on the floor, and a chance to take the lead with a bucket into the fourth.
One too many jabs. Take them and go, attack the hands. And
good call. Well, you got to think that Ahmad, unless he's a great decoy here, is going to take this shot. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2. He's going to take it, and no. Well, he's human. Khalil Ahmad. Good chance if that chance happens again later. He's getting that rock.
He's not bobbling at that time. I mean, lost it early, but they got a decent look. And guess what? It's a 1 point game. What more can you ask for?
Anybody's ball game here. Wow. CEBL playoffs, Eastern Conference semifinal. Winner moves on to play Brampton. Who will be that winner? Let's bring it on. It's game time. It's showtime.
Oh, and it goes. Nick Hornsby. Here's Oakland for the win. You gotta love a Canadian boost.
Two hands. Me. Oh, what a block from behind.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, Real fuel, Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun or in the heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
Three-quarters down here in Scarborough tonight in a place called The Ends. And in The Ends, who's going to win this thing?
I mean, the stats, the one that stands out obviously is the 8 blocks. But here's the reality. It's a one-point game. And what it's going to come down to are the stars on each side. Miles Powell with 18 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, doing what he has to do for his team with some of his other teammates out. He has been carrying the load. However, there have been some other pieces, you know, that are just doing things required. Like Tynes has been great, Walker's been great, Foster Jr.'s been great.
Vignala's lost the handle. The Scarborough ball. Foster
talks about things to help your team win. Tynes, great defense there, creates a turnover. Just really solid play by that young man.
18 for Miles Powell. Foster has 11, 16 for Walker. That one was almost given away. Powell, that's his spot. Oh, head fake, leaner, no. In there for the rebound, fighting for it. Bediako took one to the chops. But it's the foul against Bediako this time, as he was battling, and they give the foul to the big guy. 69-68 is the score. Let's take a look at this loose ball.
We got both guys battling really hard for it. Looks like Bediako took a shot before he may have given one, but at the end of the day, 1-point game, 9:22.
Ahmad draws a double team. Kayo, laser beam, no. Long. Walker runs the floor. Kellen Tynes. Tynes time. Walker. Oh, what a fake on Lufile! Oh, he did that! Seismic dunk! Wham, bam!
Shimmy shake there and tears the rim off.
Anthony Walker put on a show here tonight, the Ant-Man.
Going up.
Ahmad. Tied for the silencer. Lead back to 3. Keep pushing to Tynes. Tynes, corner. Uwat. Can't get the Kawhi bounce. It's full house here tonight at the Pan Am Center, just east of downtown in the borough, the burb of Scarborough. Basketball hotbed here in Toronto. Kayo, good work underneath, hustle and muscle, but couldn't make a drop. Iceman. Miles Powell doing it all here now. Draws the double. With Lal, step back, can't hit it. Taking a lot of three-pointers, a lot of misses. See if these start adding up. River Lions trying to pounce. Kayo, Vignales, and a steal here. Guess who? Tynes.
Guess who?
Tynes. Underneath and a miss and a whistle. Kellen Tynes a little too strong, but Kellen Tynes is a magnet to the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, he's just such a great defensive player, anticipates so well. Watch here, shimmy shake and rips the rim off. His eyes got real big there as he saw a slow help defender. He's had a fantastic game tonight again, being really aggressive at the rim. We have a shot clock, looks like it's turned off. I mean, I joked about ripping the rim off, but it looks like
I think he might have. I think he might have actually dislodged the electronics, shot the lights out. dunked the lights out. Anthony Walker III out of Baltimore, Maryland. And a little delay in the action here. Our next game coming up after this one on TSN tonight. Mitch Peacock and Joe Razzo, coach, standing by. Vancouver Bandits, Edmonton Stingers. Of course, Winnipeg Sea Bears playing against the Saskatoon Mamba. An unfortunate set of circumstances for MVP candidate Teddy Allen, likely out of the playoffs after an off-court incident. It's being investigated and was assaulted the other night. Hospitalized and needed surgery. We wish him well. That's a big loss for the Sea Bears.
That's a very big loss for the Sea Bears. And I'm glad that he's going to be okay. It's tough after a long season. Again, to have a series of these unfortunate incidents happening.
Has it been a full moon lately or something? I don't think it has, but it certainly has felt like it. Playoff intensity, playoff atmosphere. You've been around it, you played it, you coached it. You know, there is a difference. You see it, you really see it in the NBA. The regular season game is one thing. Playoffs are another beast.
It's a whole nother animal, and everyone's game is elevated. You know, if you have it, it'll show.
Yalis has the rock. 7.5 to go. Oh, and a nice finger roll from TJ Lawls on the board. Remember, at the 4-minute mark, so we've got 3:23 to play before target score time. Every game is a walk-off in the CEBL. Brampton walked it off down the road tonight. Walker looks good, is good. Anthony Walker, outside, inside, in the clouds, doing it all tonight.
He literally walked into a 3-ball. Told the crowd to call his number. What's the line? Hand down, man down. Gotta get up. It's playoff basketball. What's different is that would not be an open 3. Ball pressure, make him put it on the ground. He's had a great game. Anything could go down for him right now if you're the River Lions. Be really diligent defensively.
In Winnipeg, Sea Bears minus Teddy Buckets, leading the Mamba 47-33, second quarter. Now, this is the time that fascinates me, though. Khalil Ahmad, and he's fouled by Khalil Miller. Target score time is what it is. But it's the time before target score time, the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, as you work yourself in. I find that strategy fascinating.
It is, you know, listen, I'm sitting here watching with my heart racing because I know what people are thinking right now, what the coaches are thinking as Khalil kicks out the 2-2. No good on the 3-ball, but they're just trying to manage it. I mean, this is like managing the end of the game right now.
Walker, mismatch. You watch, 3-ball. Threes just not dropping in the ends for the hometown team tonight. 2-2. And out of bounds and a walk. Walk came first. That's Scarborough ball again.
It's the best thing that could have happened to Niagara because that would have been a live ball turnover for most certainly for 2 more points. Part of that strategy is if you're down, keep it close, and if you're up, obviously try to widen the lead.
2.5 minutes to go before we shut the clock off and play to that target. What will the target be? Who will the hero be tonight? Can Scarborough keep this incredible season alive? Can Niagara keep aiming for the 3-peat? Walker, been a monster, not this time. Uwat, sending it out. Kennedy pilfers it. Kennedy, Kyle had the look. Walker put his hand on him. 2-2, no. Rebound, Kennedy almost stripped. Scrappy basketball here now. Every possession, oh, Keontae Kennedy. Huge 3, 1-point game. Fasten your seatbelts. Charge, River Lions with momentum and the ball.
And so the momentum is only good for about 1:36. So can you carry this on? Great job, Kennedy, an underrated, I'm going to use the word underrated defender. They could also do this, really solid 3-and-D. Continue, put yourself in this game, young man, because your team needs you.
Keontae Kennedy. Now the Lion King. I would imagine going to use this clock, bleed this clock. You're the visitor. Ahmad. Down Main Street. No. Good stop this time. Shooting Stars. Double team comes. All about defense now. A minute 20 till stoppage time. Tides. Oh. Whistle here. Free throw is coming.
All this with Powell getting a rest, likely up until that 4-minute mark.
I don't know if it's going to be much longer. Got to think that you got to go to your Stars soon.
As long as you keep scoring, if you're Scarborough, he can rest.
Uat. Nice stroke. McCoy Uat, the Calgary native. 2-point game here in the ends tonight.
Holding their breath in here right now.
Wow. Haven't played many games with this much pressure here in Scarborough the last few years. Usually been a championship weekend out of town. Gets the benefit of the bounce. Lead is back to 3. Elijah Lufile is going to check in a moment. Just over a minute to go to that 4-minute mark. Here's number 4. One of the best ever in the CEBL, and a moving screen, loose ball foul here, away from the ball. That's a Coy Uat's 4th. Are you surprised that they haven't brought Miles Powell back yet?
I'm not surprised. Again, as long as they keep scoring.
Here comes Jaden Campbell, great defender. He's coming in for Uat.
And that's the move I would have made, is get Uat out. You're going to need him in the target time. Give him a break. And navigate the next minute 5.
Lufile. He's got a streak of his own. 3 rings in a row. Lord of the Rings! Oh, he wanted to dunk that. It slipped out of his hands and it worked. Back to 1. 50 seconds till the 4-minute mark. Gonna be a low-scoring target here tonight. Tynes with Thomas. Thomas dribbles in. Here's an open 3 for Khalil Miller. No. Shooting Stars offensive rebound. Trying to work something here and keep this lead into target time. Thomas turns the corner. No. Kayo rebound. 20 seconds to go. So the River Lions potentially could get the lead here into target score time. See how far they can play into that target score. And Kayo gives the River Lions a huge bucket in the lead. And they almost got it back on the inbounds. So 1 second. Again, we'll see how far they play. So the next whistle, essentially, here's Powell coming in for Campbell. Actually, Campbell stays, Thomas goes. So critical moment here. We may see these teams jockey back and forth and keep playing into. You can play into that 4-minute mark.
I wonder if the River Lions will foul here as they have one to give.
They're thinking Tutu wanted a foul, and Bediako lost it. Tynes picks it back up. Shooting Stars, Campbell. No, they got it again. They got all the time. They don't want to get fouled, and there was a foul. That bucket won't count. And the foul, that was the strategy for the River Lions. And now the target tonight is 86. The River Lions with the lead. Target score time on TSN next. River. Let's bring it on. It's game time. It's showtime.
And it goes Nick Hornsby. Here's Oakland for the win. You gotta love a Canadian boost.
Two hands. Me. Oh, what a block from behind.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are. The moms who make mornings feel like magic. The runners lacing up before the scroll. The dreamers writing it down before it's real. And we're here for you. Real fruit, real fuel. Booster Juice. Fuel for what's next.
What keeps me going? Under the heat of the sun, or in the
River Lions run the floor in Winnipeg Championship weekend. And Khalil Ahmad does this. Heartbreaker for Shooting Stars. A win for the River Lions. And here we are, 1-point game, tension. Again, great atmosphere, a thriller here. First team to 86. Will play on Saturday. Miles Powell drives, misses. Costly miss with the ball. Don't need threes here. Interesting to see what the strategy is. Working some set plays. Kennedy, huge bucket so far. Kayo's taking it, and he hits it. A huge three. 6 points away, and a 4-point lead. Really a must-make on this possession for the Shooting Stars. Keep in mind, Powell's been sitting for a while. Foster. Foster stops and hits.
Big response. That's a big response.
First team to 86. Eastern Conference semifinal. What a rivalry. Kennedy wanted to give it to Ahmad. He's blanketed right now by Uat. Keontae Kennedy dribbles through. Another three. And the miss. Shooting Stars could tie with a 2-point bucket. The fact that they haven't had much success beyond the arc makes you wonder if they go after a three unless it's a great, great look.
Yeah, just take the best available. Don't overthink it.
Foster, leaner. No, another miss. Costly one here. All about the defense now. Kennedy, and fouled by Powell.
I'm not sure about
bonus situation now too.
I'm not sure if he knew they were in bonus.
Powell taking that, so Keontae Kennedy, traditionally around a 68% free throw shooter. Seen a lot of misses so far tonight. Saw another one here. Boy, those misses, you add all the misses we've seen tonight.
Just it's
for
time
both teams.
Gotta make these, gotta knock these down if you're Kennedy.
That one's good. 5 points away. 2 possessions, really. Turn on the defense now. Powell is being watched by Munis Tutu. All over him. Miles Powell. Powell back out. Tynes. Foster underneath to Uat. Uat stripped by Munis Tutu. Lufile blocked. Playoff record in blocks now. What a block. Powell three. No. 2-2. Stepping back. Good look.
Big one.
No. Man.
Didn't need
this
it,
is crazy stuff here. Misses, makes. Now try to settle it down here. Game clock is off. Playing to 86. First to 86. Tynes. Anthony Walker lets it go!
Gotta put a hand up.
Huge shot! my goodness! We're tied at 81. Clutch.
Walker has been walking into them all night. He sees that your hand is down, he's letting it fly, and he can make it.
Yikes. Tied at 81. Kimball McKenzie, big timeout right there.
Nice drive, kick, swing. He paused for a second, saw the hand down, set his feet, and let it fly.
Anthony Walker, been the biggest to step up with all the guys missing tonight. On the suspension list, no Terquavion Smith. They'd love to have him. How much are they missing Frank Mitchell's presence underneath? Javon Johnson, who is known for those clutches as well. But now you're getting to the time, 81-81, and I know there are 10 players on the court. The coach, you got to think that the spotlight is on Khalil Ahmad,
Yes.
Miles Powell.
100%. However, if you're Walker in this circumstance, you've I don't want to say quietly walked your way to 24 points, but he's been fantastic. He's taken good shots, made big plays time after time after time. So look for one of those three to really take over at this point, because we know whose hands the ball is likely to end up in. But everybody else has to stay ready right now.
We got streaks on the line. Scarborough's won 5 in a row, trying to keep this season going. Niagara's won 2 championships in a row, seeking a three-peat. One of these teams are going to be able to continue their runs. Kayo, nice head fake, spinning, and taking it to the rim. They are a three-pointer away from advancing to the final on Saturday. Powell, Foster, taking it, making it! Oh my goodness!
No threes.
Here it is, the Lion King. They know that the next bucket by Scarborough wins. You got to think he's taking 3. He does! It's game! It's over! He's done it again! All hail the King! All hail the Lion King! Unbelievable!
He does it again, and again, and again.
The Scarborough Shooting Stars have been shot through the heart again. Right through the heart. Same guy, same shot, same result. And the champs are still in. And the dream season for the Scarborough Shooting Stars has ended tonight in the ends.
Coach Vernon screaming at them to get up. I think they were trying to foul or trap to get the ball out of his hands. Too little, too late. You can't let that man dance.
He's unbelievable.
He will be the last
truly
man standing.
is.
Unbelievable.
The CEBL does not have a Hall of Fame yet. He's the first inductee.
Without a doubt, he's certainly the best player to play in this league. He's proven it time and time again, giving his team a chance. Clutch shot after clutch shot. I mean, unbelievable.
The GOAT of the clutch in the CEBL, Tyrell Vernon. What a season for the Shooting Stars. And you got to make, it makes you wonder, and it has to be asked and mentioned that how Monday night, that brawl with Brampton cost this team tonight as well.
I mean, and now that's the question. I mean, now that's the focus is, for everyone, making decisions that impact your team and the work you put in all year. It's a tough one. It's a really tough one to swallow if you're the Scarborough.
Well, here it is. There's S with Superman, the Lion King. Khalil Ahmad's done it again.
Khalil, did that shot look familiar?
Sure did. I mean, playing against Scarborough is always fun. I mean, they got a great crowd, great team. You know what I mean? So Great game, but bigger shot, I guess.
All season, you've been talking about just getting a chance to get into the playoffs, get your opportunity, and stay alive. You guys do that tonight by defeating a team that won 20 games this season. What does that say about the resilience of this group you have here?
I mean, all credit to them. You know, they're a great team, had a great regular season, but we figured it out. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You're only as good as your last game, and we won, so.
2 more left. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Esfandiar. Khalil Ahmad, we are not worthy. He is unbelievable. A machine. He is the killer when it comes to clutch time. He's done it again. The Niagara River Lions, the 2-time defending champions. Well, they'll stick around. They're going to go down to 401 and play in Brampton at 1 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. Honey Badgers, River Lions. The Lion King. Say his name loud. Khalil Ahmad has done it again.
Heat of the moment. When climbing for even one more second seems like too much. Whether you're reaching for your goal or busy setting new ones, everyone hits their limit, but that limit has a reset. Scientifically formulated to hydrate faster in the moments that matter. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
You don't just fuel your body, you fuel your drive. We're not here to preach hustle. We're here for the ones who show up. You know who you are.
Welcome back to an absolutely stunned Scarborough. Niagara River Lions celebrating all the way down the QEW into St. Catharines tonight. They've done it again. Heartbreaker, dream maker, shot taker, don't mess around with me. Khalil Ahmad's done it again, and the Eastern Conference Final is set. The River Lions play against the Brampton Honey Badgers. 1 Eastern, Saturday. 3:30 Eastern for the Western. Edmonton, Vancouver coming a little later tonight on TSN. Coach, speechless. You don't get speechless very often, but you know when you know what's going to happen. It's almost like what Tiger Woods was able to do when he was on, what Michael Jordan was able to do. The great ones, the big ones, step up at the great times.
Trust Khalil in winning time, and they did. And he's trusted his teammates all the way through to keep them close, to keep that team close, because he knew he would finish it. He's done it year after year, game after game, and in the biggest moments, he shines the brightest.
You know, the Scarborough Shooting Stars, again, 3 players suspended from Monday night. Missed those players. You can look at all the numbers you want here in the shots, blocks. You know, I think the River Lions did have 1, but the shot blocks, forget all the numbers. 3-point percentage definitely off. You got to think Jaquavion Smith would have helped out with that. Javon Johnson, those threes would have helped out. There is no doubt the Shooting Stars missed their stars here tonight.
100%. The offensive rebounding, the pressure that Powell, that would have been taken off Powell. And really all that matters are those 2 numbers, yes. 86, 84. If you're the River Lions, really tough one to swallow if you're the Shooting Stars.
What an ending in the ends for Charles Kissy, Esfandiar Barahani, Dan Gladman. This is Rod Black. Good night, everybody. The Niagara River Lions, the champs, knock out the Shooting Stars. Good night from Scarborough.